while you were building Cloche Flame, you're working at the same time pala
Yes.
for 2 years.
Yeah, for 2 years.
So, I'm just curious, how successful was Cloche Flame during the first year?
The first year of Flush Flame, it was very surprisingly successful. We did not parang expect that.
Oh.
Like, whoa. As in, the first year of Flush Flame, we were like, oh my God, eto na, yayaman na talaga tayo. Eto na.
Yun,
Parang,
yayaman,
eto na.
yayaman na tayo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Benta that everyone wants.
Yes, parang
Yes.
first year, oh my gosh, I'm on top of the world. Eto na, I'm 23 and I'm thriving.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, eto na. Yun yung first year ng Flush Flame.
Umabot
Then-
ng 6 digits ba yan? Ay,
Yes,
7.
Seven.
Yes, we
Yeah.
hit the first million on our first year. And then,
Galing.
second year, okay, the momentum is still there. We were growing 300% year over year.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Mhm.
Then the third year, yun na sabi ko, oh my gosh, parang bumababa yung momentum
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then until the third year was when I think I got the corporate job, which was super very timely. Because imagine if I did not have
Mhm.
that.
Right.
So third year, I felt like, okay, there was something that's happening that we need to fix. And that was going on until last year. And up until last year, I wanted to quit Cloche Flame. Yeah.
Pati last year. So why
Yeah.
why did you want to quit? Like,
Because I just couldn't take the mental load that came with it. Because like imagine, the Meralco is there. You couldn't pay for it to the point that the guy from Meralco, he went to the office, sabi po, tulan na namin kayo. If you
Oh my
couldn't
God.
pay this right now, so parang, oh my gosh, hindi ko kaya. Hindi ko na kaya ng isa pang ganun. The rent, our office rent, for like 5 months, we weren't able to pay it. But then, yes. So that's the side of the business that, sometimes we're so scared to talk about. But now that I get to talk about it now, diba? So
Yeah.
at least I got
Sige.
out of that situation.
Yeah. Pero
But
I
it's really
think,
part.
teka ha,
Yeah.
bago yan, feeling ko, that's actually good to know. Babalikan natin yan.
Yeah.
Magbe-break na tayo ng mabilis. That's actually very, very good to know because may magandang traction naman tayo agad. Like, when you see, kunwari ikaw talaga yung business owner, iba yung feeling no?
Mm-hmm.
Pag nakuha mo na yung goal mo na sobrang bilis. So, yung mga boss natin dyan, make sure to take notes kasi eto yung mga iba pang challenges na meron tayo sa business. And it's good that we have someone here na
Yeah.
experience to tell us kung ano mga dapat tingnan natin. Katulad nung manufacturing. I know like a lot of people would always think, especially sa beauty, kasi nga it's being manufactured. Ano yung mga humps and bumps na nakikita natin with local manufacturing and what were your learnings from there?
I think it's really the capacity of the local manufacturers, and I get them, I understand them, because like, feeling ko parang kami lang din yun diba?
Right.
Because here in the Philippines, we are kind of like the smaller players
Yeah.
versus like abroad. So it's their capacity, the systems that they have, the,
Right.
what do you call that? Yung mga panggawa nila mismo. Machines nila,
Yeah.
diba? It's not as advanced.
Right.
Earlier, diba, we were talking about
Yeah.
how advanced it
Especially
is.
yung sa local manufacturing capacity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's really more of that. And I don't blame them at all. Kasi ang hirap din Ang hirap din to import. Diba? Ang daming mga pinagdadaanan din dyan. So it's really more of that. But the talent, it's there.
Yeah.
The talent. Like us Filipinos, we're very talented. We're
Mhm.
very resourceful and creative. So it's there. It's just that it's so unfair that we don't get to have the same opportunities and
yeah.
experiences as like other
Other-
people. Diba?
Mhm.
And there's no one to blame but the but the oops.
Dahil dyan. Pero ano ba yung importance ng beauty brand? Ano ba yung sa tingin mo, yung importance for you ng quality? And of course, yung health and yung skin safety natin.
yeah.
Lalo na, syempre, we're giving out products to people that they technically consume because they
Yeah.
put it in their
Yeah.
skin and all. Ano yung importance then for you?
It's so very important because like me personally, diba, I love putting on makeup and
Yeah.
skincare. So I'm very I'm very particular with like the ingredients and like what I put into my face. And of course, kayo rin, di ba? Daryl, baka ikaw din on skincare, di ba? So, very particular ako about that. And it's so sad kasi earlier I mentioned na sometimes we just want to sell products, di ba? Not Klosh Flame, but then others I know just want to sell products. And
Yeah.
I don't blame them kasi you need to make ends meet, di ba? But then, nakikita ko sa TikTok na it's not FDA approved or hindi, di ba, they did not go through the
The
correct
regulatory,
papers and whatever. So for me, it's very important to just follow, right?
That's true.
Just follow and do your own research. I rely heavily on research and development. Ako
Mhm.
personally, I still read everything. Whatever ingredient bigay ng manufacturer ko sa akin, talagang
Chine-check mo.
chine-check ko talaga
So you're
isa.
very, very hands-on.
Yes, I'm very, very hands-on. Actually, sabi nung isa kong manufacturer, I am her worst nightmare. But also at the same time, I'm a dream then to work with kasi I know what I want.
Yeah.
Diba?
Sometimes it's good that to really know what you want because mahirap hulaan din nila.
Yes. But worst nightmare in a way that
Ang daming tanong.
yes, I check everything. And that's just, I think it's very important to ask questions.
Pero para sa mga customers ng Klosh Flame, this is such a good note that
Yes.
every single product that you're using, binasa talaga ni Arian yan.
Yes.
Chinek niya yan.
Yes,
Diba?
yes. And na-test ko yan lahat. Yesterday, someone saw me, or accountant saw me, tapos sabi ko, ba't niya ako tinitignan? Super nakatitig siya sa akin. Yung pala, sobrang namumula na yung lips ko. Kasi I was trying on 10 different prototypes of a new lip product. So that's how hands-on I am.
Oh.
I will really try everything.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Pero grabe talaga yung passion ni Arian, no, Van?
Yeah.
Kaya actually, sobrang nai-intrigue ako kung saan niya kinuha yung tapang para pumasok dito sa, in the
audacity.
landscape of the beauty space here in the Philippines. You know how big it is. There are a lot of competitors around.
Sobra.
Diba? So, yun lang. Hindi ka ba natakot doon, Arian?
When I was starting Klosh Flame, I think when you're starting something, the adrenaline of the excitement, nauuna siya eh. Diba?
Right.
Na parang, oh my God, let's do this. I was telling you guys earlier, yes, yaman ako, ito na. This is my time to shine, ganyan. At first, it was like that when I was starting, before I was starting. But during the time na, yung first 2 years namin, doon na parang may takot. Na I was so affected with like, the competitors. I was comparing myself a lot na, why do they experience this? Ako hindi. When I see them post na, we just hit this
The
XX mark during this,
Marami pa namang ganun.
double digit sale, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Parang ako, oh my God, kami hindi. So, very affected ako. During that, back then. I told you earlier,
Yeah.
I deleted my TikTok because I didn't wanna see the competitors. I didn't wanna see the comments
Yeah.
and whatever feedback they would give kay Klosh Flame. So I deleted my TikTok. That's how affected I was. But I think as you mature and grow older, I know I'm young. I'm 29. Pero I'm turning 30. So parang, and I'm so excited to turn 30 kasi you care less about what other people think.
That's true.
As long as you do your own thing, you stay in your own lane,
Yeah.
parang okay ka na.
Pero hindi ka ba ever nag-isip like with you building the brand to go and find a VC or a venture capital
Get
opportunity?
funding.
Yeah, we did actually for 2 years. Naghahabol kami. Feeling ko nga sabi ko, grabe yung paghahabol natin sa VCs. And
Yeah.
we would really pitch to the point na there was this one time, I still have a photo in my phone. We had to pitch during this time, but then wala kaming makuhang meeting room, wala kaming makuhang coffee shop kasi puno lahat. We had to pitch inside my car.
Oh my God.
Yes. We had to pitch inside my car in a parking lot.
Right.
Yes. Dun kami nag-pitch. So, ganung level. As in,
So
we were
you
just,
really, really tried.
yes, we were just putting ourselves out there. But
so
then,
ano nangyari?
we couldn't find the perfect match. And then, that's when I realized also na, why are we parang making habol? Is it just for the money? Diba? And I also realized na if you get a VC, we will become more corporate. And that's something that we're trying to avoid. I don't want to answer to another boss na parang,
Mhm.
this is what you want to happen to my brand, I don't want. But also, I'm not closing my doors.
Yeah.
Because maybe in the future, di ba, balikan tong interview, balikan tong podcast ni Arian, sinabi ni Arian, ayaw niya ng VC, tapos may nanonood na VC. But yes, I'm not closing my doors. It's just that, right now, maybe,
You're okay.
I'm okay. We're okay.
Yeah.
Na, ganito kami. At least we tried. And that's what's important.
O boss, deserve mo malaman ng buong kwento niyan.
Huwag kang mag-alala. The full episode is now up on YouTube and Spotify.
Follow us on our social media pages for more updates. This is Benta Bosses by Quotable AI.